Their way.
Ryan, that had to feel good to come out on top of one of these games against the ranked team, didn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. I think this was a signature win that Coach Glenn has been talking about, been preaching all week. We were close last week, obviously. Couldn't quite pull it off, but I think we showed some toughness tonight, being able to just wear that clock down and make plays when we needed to ice the game. So it feels really good.
Did your best imitation of Fran Tarkington today, 108 yards rushing.
Yeah, we were able to move the ball on the ground all game, so I just kind of was able to do that. The line did great. Anytime you put up 300 yards rushing, you got to give the credit to them up front, and that we knew that coming into the game that we were going to be able to run the ball on, just the stuff that we were seeing on film, and Coach Shufford did a great job today, making the right calls at the right time. So.
Ever thought that before the game started that you were going to have 108 yards and 2 touchdowns just on his own?
No, I mean the 2 touchdowns, those are 1-yard runs, so that's not a big deal. But I don't know. I wasn't expecting to get 108 yards on the ground, but I've been able to show that I can run the ball if I need to. And I think the biggest thing was not taking any. I don't have any. We only had 10 plays for a loss, and last week I took 4 sacks, and I told the line that was on me, holding on to the ball too long, and tonight I was able to just get off my read and pull it if I needed to. So.
You guys had 56 rushes, so obviously the game plan, you guys always run a lot, but was it even bigger emphasis today?
I just think the way that the game was going, the tempo that we needed was to milk the clock, especially that second half, because they came out and had 2 big quick ones within 6 minutes, so we kind of had to answer there and then just put it on the ground and leave it up front for our big boys. And like I said, they did a great job, and we'll see that on film tomorrow.
Drew, how about especially early, those first couple drives defensively? It seemed like there was a lot of energy. You got in a couple picks. You got pressure, you got a sack. How big was that start?
It was a huge start for us. I know the past couple games we started off kind of flat, let them drive the ball on us, but coming out today and just getting those interceptions and getting those stops is just huge for our defense, getting some confidence back in there, and just it's a good win moving into the bye week.
For Eric and Drew, you guys went offensively at 20 points at halftime, and then you held up to 0 at halftime. How do you think you got up to the hot start in that first half?
I just think our coaches did a really good job game planning to set us up in the right positions to make plays and get the ball stopped, and we just knew we had a lot of pressure on us to come out and just play Kyle football and prove that we're better than what we've played in the past.
Second half didn't start very well for you guys, but you guys came around by the 4th quarter. I guess what was going through against the lines and what ended up changing?
We came out a little flat defensive-wise for the start of the second half. I think it got to our heads a little bit that we were up by so much, but we started to settle down a little bit more and just get back to what we were doing originally and just stopping them.
Eric, could you talk a little bit about your touchdown reception?
I don't really, know what to say. It was that guy. He made a great play, great read. It wasn't there initially, and so on the fly we made an adjustment. He saw it, he threw it where I could get it. I just went down and got it. That's what I get paid to do. That's Saeger for making the play. That's all Ryan for making the play.
Had to make you feel a little bit better after the fumble.
Oh, definitely. After that, that muff punt, I told my teammates, I said, I got to get it back. And, they held me up the whole time, not letting me get down on myself. And, coming back after that muff punt and just being able to make a play to help, put the game away from my team, or actually, expand the lead for my team. It was great. Can't really describe it.
Drew, would you classify this as a signature win, as Ryan said?
Yes, I will. This was a very big win for us in this program, just to beat a ranked team in the Dome. I agree. This was a signature win.
Ryan, how big were those last 2 first downs there for you?
Those were huge, especially the one where we were backed up. We'd been running power all game on them, and that's what we were going to go with. That was our bread and butter all day, and it just looked different because it was quarterback power, but all we needed was 4 yards, and the blocking was great, and it ended up busting, and I just wanted to make sure I held on to the ball and got down. And then Trevor's was probably even bigger. He kind of got dinged up earlier in the game, and I give my hat off to him for sticking it out and playing through this game for us, because that just iced it at the end there. So.
You threw 0 interceptions today. The quarterback threw 3. Turnover battle's obviously big, but talk about how important it is for you to take care of the ball.
It's huge, and those first 14 points we got in the first quarter, that was all because of the defense. And I think that was really promising that we were able to capitalize on both those turnovers, not just get field goals, but get touchdowns. And that's what we've been trying to preach. Still, we went 5 for 5 in the red zone. We just got to clean some things up down there and turn those field goals into touchdowns. So that's something that we'll probably work on this bye week and hopefully improve on it.
Talk about that bye week and how big it is. Having a big win like this, and now we get an extra week to prepare.
Yep, it's huge having this bye week going into we're going to Carbondale, playing Southern Illinois, and I think some of the guys need a little break. Their bodies need a little break. These are 2 physical games that we just played, so that's what we're going to use this bye week for, is get our bodies back and just get our minds right and get ready for conference play, because we got a tough streak coming up here.
You survived your first start, you're learning on the fly, and now you got a win under your belt. That's got to be pretty satisfying too.
Yeah, any win is satisfying, whether it's William Penn or whether it's Northern Arizona. It's just a total team effort tonight, and I think that's what we needed to see out of our team is just a little grit and toughness, and just being able to close the games out, because everybody in Vermilion knows that that really hasn't been the case the past few years. So that's huge.
1 or 2 more for players?
Eric, I feel like you're getting more comfortable with the offensive scheme and all that. You're kind of the newcomer.
Yeah, definitely. Being able to come in the spring really helped me out a lot. Helped me be able to, just get into the flow of things, get acclimated. And, my quarterbacks, they do a good job of, helping me out. As far as in the spring when, I was still trying to learn everything, but now, I'm in there, I'm rolling, I'm ready. So, like I said, we wanted to come out this weekend. It was just a great team win, being in the dome and having a chance to play a ranked opponent. We wanted to come out all week at practice. We were just talking about how we got to be better, we got to start faster, we got to finish harder. And I feel like that's what we did today. And it's a great team win.
That was the coolest 2-point conversion I've ever seen. Is that a play that you kind of came into the game thinking you might use it?
Well, the thing is, we practice it every week just in case. We had a bunch of different fakes that we put in for, just in case we want to run a fake with PAT or whatnot. And, being up 7 or being up 6 at that point and scoring a touchdown, we wanted to go up 14, just so they wouldn't be able to kick a field goal if they scored. And Coach Glenn called on the sideline. So, after that touchdown catch, knowing he was going to, knowing I was going to do that, just seeing the rush, Miles sold the fake really good. And he drew like 6 guys, and I was able to just free up Potter. And it's just a toss for me. Potter made the catch and walked into the end zone. So it's nothing major. It's a great play, great drawn up, and greatly executed.
It's good.
I'm good.
Yep.
Great.
Thank you.